Hey everyone, BB. So this is, I guess, kind of a new background. I am in our Winto. Sorry for the mess. I am in our Winto car, technically minivan. Right now we are in Columbus, Ohio. It is our last day on vacation, technically. We're on our way home. We should be making it home by tonight. I begged and prayed that we really do. And here's the thing, when I don't know how long they're gonna be. They said they're at my family's at breakfast right now, and I didn't particularly have a taste for breakfast. I'm not normally up for breakfast. I won't. It's not that I won't eat breakfast. It's just people looking. It's not that I don't eat breakfast. It's just I'm not normally up for breakfast, and I didn't really have a taste for breakfast anyways today. Um, if anything, I'll just eat like a big lunch or maybe a big dinner. I don't know. My mom's talking about possibly stopping in Indianapolis to go to this restaurant. She said it's called like Charlie's, Good Time Charlie's. I don't know. We went to it like over a decade ago when we were very young, when we took a road trip around the country. We went I think we were young. We were actually technically in our own minivan. We were in a Ford minivan. This is a Dodge minivan. That was the time we went to like Indianapolis, we went to like Kentucky, Tennessee, we went to Memphis, we went to Nashville, we went to like Mississippi. We went like, it was so long ago, to be honest. I can't remember every single stop we went to. I know the ones I just named for sure that we went to those stops, like Nashville. We went to like Kentucky, Tennessee. Pretty sure we went to Tennessee. I don't know. Like I said, it was more than a decade ago. I was very young at the time, and I don't know. So we're possibly talking about possibly going there because when we went there, we ended up going there like twice because we stayed like a night at Indianapolis because we went to the Speedway, the racetrack, and the first thing I had was better, but I'm laying my elbow on the cup holder. But anyways, the first night we stayed like a night because we went to like the Speedway, and we ate at this place called like Good Time Charlie's. I don't know the name of it off the bat. And they had like, at the time they were the best ribs I ever had. I think since then I've had better. For example, Portillo's has good ribs. If you have a Portillo's by you, or maybe it's opening by you, like Davenport, for example, I highly recommend ribs. They're ribs, so obviously they're a little pricey, but they're worth it. If you live in Lombard, they have a place called Mission Barbecue. Again, a little pricey, but the ribs, it's barbecue. You can't particularly expect barbecue to be cheap, and if it's cheap, it's probably not good barbecue. But Mission Barbecue in Lombard has some pretty good ribs. Like, I want to say those to date are the best ribs I ever had. It's Mission Impossible. It's Mission Barbecue ribs in Lombard. Probably Portillo's. My grandma does make ribs, and my aunt made ribs too, even though my aunt and my grandma made ribs, I think, the same recipe, so I consider them equal, because I'm pretty sure my aunt that moved to Arizona, I'm pretty sure she used my grandma's recipe for ribs. So it's Mission Impossible in first place. Mission Impossible, I said it again. Mission Barbecue ribs in first place. Then it's Portillo's. Then it's probably my grandma's. And then it's Charlie, Good Time Charlie's. I say it last because I haven't had it in a while, so I don't know if it's still the best ones I've ever had. But they were pretty good. Mission Barbecue ribs, though. Mission's barbecue ribs are literally, no joke, falling off the bone. You cannot ask for any better ribs. The worst ribs, though, I've ever had were, and I've had a few, but the worst were probably Alexander's and Elgin. It's a little like diner, Greek diner in Elgin, up by 90, kind of by, where can it's that road? That is, I don't know the road it's on, but like, it's called Alexander's. Just look up Alexander's in Elgin. I never liked their food. We've been there a few times, and their food has never been good. And we got the ribs once. Me, my mom, my dad, my sister. I'm pretty sure my grandparents probably went too. They had like a deal on ribs or something, like get a rib dinner for half off or something. And we got them, and they were, I'm gonna sneeze, I'm sorry. Oh. They were literally so good. I mean, so bad. They were so bad. Yeah, they were like rubber. Like, you couldn't even bite them. They were so rubbery. They were so not flavored. They didn't even have any flavor. Like, you literally couldn't eat them. They were that bad. And my mom and my dad didn't even eat them. And for my mom and dad to not eat food, you know it's bad. Like, I'm not trying to say that because they eat a lot of food, but like, they just, for them to not even eat food, you know it's bad. So we took it to my grandma because she likes leftovers. I don't like leftovers. My mom was like, you probably just gotta throw it in the pressure cooker for a little bit. Like I said, that was probably also many years ago too. So I can't remember if they turned out after my Oma put them in the pressure cooker or not. So many cards. Anyways, so we're gonna possibly stop in Indianapolis. If my parents ask, though, and here's the thing, like I said before in my past vlog, it's not that I don't like that we're on vacation. It's not that I'm not having fun. I'm having fun. I'm loving this because, you know, to be honest, fortunately, there's some families out there that they'll go on vacations that don't ever do anything fun. Fortunately, it hurts me to say this, there's people that don't even know who their family is. There's people that don't even know who their mom is, who their dad is. And I'm very thankful that I grew up knowing who my family was. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, my aunt, my uncles, my cousins. You know, I'm glad to know that I know who my family is. And again, you probably think I'm crazy for saying this. My family's not the best family, but we're not the worst family. You know, you look at my family and you think, yeah, we're Irish, Scottish, Italian, German, Welsh. So we have, you know, we fight a lot, like every Thanksgiving or Christmas, almost every party. You know, there's some drama, where there's fighting or a little drama, but at least I have a family, you know, at least I have people out there I can talk to, some people I can talk to and trust and have fun with, you know. But not to get too much into family, but we're hopefully on our last day. Like I said, I've been on vacation for technically 3 weeks now. 2 weeks if you consider, a week and a half if you consider going out to see my sister. Prior to vacation, like before we started this vacation, I was home for 1 day. 1 day I was home. So, not including that 1 day, even though it's technically included, I haven't technically been home in 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since I've been home, even though I technically was home for 1 day. Because, hang on, let me look. So, let me look at the calendar. Hang on, let me pull it up. So, I technically went out to my sister for her graduation ceremony. Because I went a few days before my parents. I technically went on the 15th of May. So it's been 3 weeks. Yep. I will mark 4 weeks on Wednesday, but like I said, I would tap on wood, but we don't have wood right now. It's all plastic. I don't know, there might be some wood in here. I don't think that is. But anyways, hopefully we're home by then, because that would mark 4 weeks of not being home. And like I said, I love being on vacation. I'm having fun, but I need to get home. This is so much stuff I need. Not that I really need to do a lot of stuff, but I need to relax. I've been obviously able to sleep, but I don't sleep as well compared to when I'm at home. Obviously, I sleep better at home. It's been hard because my dad likes to crank up the AC. He keeps it on like 55, 60 in the hotel rooms. So we've been freezing all night, the past nights that we've been here, because we've technically been on vacation for, let's see, we've been on vacation for a week. I don't know the exact date that we started vacation, but I know it's been a week. It will be a week on Monday, technically, so a little less than a week. Because the original plans were we're gonna drop my sister off in Virginia. Her job called us and called her actually and said, we don't need you until possibly September. So we're like, September? I mean, possibly. I mean, she might said they might also have her, come June 9th, possibly, to possibly September. And it's like, September? You tell me I'm going to have you for, let's see, May, June, July, August. 4 more months? No, I love my sister. That would be, 4 months will be the longest time I've seen my sister since being out of college. She's graduated now, and I tell people whenever I see, ooh, okay, he's alright. But anyways, the longest my sister was ever home, throughout the 4 years that she was in college, was probably Christmas, to be honest. Christmas. For Christmas, she was home 2 to 3 weeks. I think some years she was home for 2. Some years, like last Christmas, she was home for 3 weeks. So, 4 weeks? Actually, no, I think maybe last Christmas she was home for 4 weeks. I don't know, 3 to 4 weeks. She would normally come home for Christmas. So, during college, the longest time she would ever be home was Christmas. And obviously now, since... Hang on, I gotta text my dad real quick. See what he wants. See if I can reply without stopping the video. Hang on 10 seconds. Sorry about that. Hopefully he does a call. Knowing him, he's probably going to call, so I'm probably going to have to cut this and talk later. But, like I said, I'll stop the story. So, because knowing him, he's probably going to call me. But anyways, it's our last day on vacation. Going home today, hopefully. I'm homesick. I need to get home. Last night I had the hiccups 4 times. And I also had the acid reflux attack. Now, that's normal. That's not particularly homesickness, but... I'll give him like a couple minutes, and if he doesn't call me, then I'll continue. Just probably wondering what I wanted to eat. Like I said, I done breakfast. I don't like breakfast. I don't want to say I don't like breakfast. I just normally don't do breakfast. So, there's people again. What is this car doing? Thankfully, they can't see me because the windows are tinted. But just because the windows are tinted doesn't mean they can't see not see completely. They can see a little bit, but I mean, it depends on how tinted your cars are. Here, they probably can only see my shadow. But anyways, I guess he's not calling me. Oh, is he coming? No, okay. It's hot in this car. But I just need to get home. I got stuff to do with my friends. I got to clean my room. My room technically hasn't been cleaned in 2 months because I've just been jam-packed busy with my sister's graduation, getting ready for her graduation. There's a bunch of things. I've been busy on a unit. My room was a mess before I left for Rock Island 3 weeks ago. It was a mess before I left. I don't want to say it's became more of a mess because I haven't really been home, but it's not getting any better. This keeps getting worse. And like I mentioned before in past vlogs, when it comes to my room being clean, there's times where it is clean. There's times where it literally looks like a tornado went through my room. There's times where it's more cluttered than I would say probably now in my room. It's probably more cluttered than messy. It's probably just going to be like a half an hour cleanup. Like when I go home, I'm probably not going to clean until like another week. So I'm going to come home and be like, exhausted, and I'm going to be busy the next week. Because I got a few things going on. I'll explain later. But, it's dropped my phone. Oh my god. I got it. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm coming. Let me unbuckle. Okay, did I save it? Oh my god. Yes, I saved it. Good. Okay. It's clumsy me. I drop my phone all the time. That's why it stops a lot. And I have to do like a two-parter. Oh, I don't know what that restaurant is. Anyways. I'm a wee bit hungry. Like I said, if we're going to be making a stop in Indianapolis, I'll just wait until then. And if not, I'll just stop and get, like, maybe Taco Bell and sneeze. I haven't had, like... Oh, God. Okay, sorry, I was texting a friend on the unit. Trying to plan a movie night with them because I haven't seen them in 3 weeks. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. That emergency unit, services unit I'm on, I don't talk about too much because they're very strict about social media. Even though I don't know if YouTube, I'm pretty sure YouTube is considered social media. I don't know. Oh, if that's like more like a Facebook thing or stuff, but like they're very strict about what we'd say and what we do and what we post on social media. So like Facebook, YouTube, probably. So I'm very careful about what I say, so I don't really talk about it that much. So it's not that I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I would go crazy and tell you about what I do and what my job is and all that, even though it's technically volunteering. I would go crazy. I would go ham, but I'm trying not to because I kind of have, but, like, I could do a lot more, but I don't because of being safe. But I haven't been on that unit for 3 weeks, and to be away from something like that, going back, it's not going to be easy. Talking on the radio again, doing this, doing that. It's going to be different, and I got to get used to the hang of it again. So I had loud music. But they're family, they're family to me. They're brothers, they're sisters. I got their backs. They got my back. I'm on their side, they're on my side. If they're in a fight, I'm going to be in a fight with them. If I'm in a fight, they're going to be in a fight with me. Ew, my tablet. So, they're family, and I miss them. And to be away from, not just so much the people, but just the unit itself. It's hard to be away from the unit for 3 weeks. What the hell going on here? There's no parking spaces, people. Oh, Lord mercy. So. Okay. I'm catching up on Charmed. Charmed, the TV show about the witches on Netflix, the new one. Because the old one I watched, I've seen, like, the old Charmed from the 90s, like, 400 something times. Like, each season, each episode, I've seen, like, 4 or 5, 6 times. And it's like the TV show Emergency with Johnny and Roy. My nose is a little stuffy. Like I said, I'm getting homesick. I'm probably also getting sick too. And there's an owl on that poster. A lot of people right now and a lot of cars, and I'm not freaked out, but I don't know. Anyways, the TV show Emergency is one of my all-time favorite TV shows. It's not my favorite, but it's in the top 5. I've seen that like over probably each season, each episode of Emergency from season 1 to the last final season. I've seen probably 4 times each episode, each season. I've probably seen like 4 times, 3 or 4 times. I've been wanting to do this ever since last Christmas, but I want to get in the hang of watching it again, because it's been a while since I've watched it. And for Christmas this year, my mom's always like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I want Adam 12, Adam 12, the police version of it. Adam 12 is about police in Los Angeles back in the 60s, 70s, around the time my grandpa would have been a cop. And I said, I just give me the whole, every season of Adam 12. That's be good enough for Christmas, because I'm 25. I don't need too much for Christmas. And she told me that she was going to get it for me, but she said altogether, each season of Adam 12, she said would have been over $1,000. And I'm like, ooh, well, that would have been nice still, but, that's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe not for you guys. $1,000 might not be a lot of money for you guys, but for one Christmas present for me, that's a lot of money. It's a truck. It's getting hot in here. My dad did leave the keys, but I really don't want to roll down the windows because of safety. Plus, anyways. It's getting like really stuffy in here. I just might have to turn on the AC. Hopefully they're not too much longer. I don't know how much longer they're going to be. They said they had like a 15-minute wait, and that was obviously like, I don't know. So, yep. I have some things to do when I get home. Not much. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. I've talked to you guys for 23 minutes. So, I know it's not much more. You learned a little new stuff, I guess, but not too much. I don't know what the plan is. Like I said, I really do hope that we go home. We're in Columbus, Ohio, so I'm not quite sure how many hours away from home we are. Let's see if I can type this in real quick, and then I'll let you go. Let's see how far we are from home. If I had to guess before actually putting in the answer, I would probably guess maybe 5 hours, maybe 4 hours. Let's see, okay. I cannot type with one hand. I can, but not like Columbus, Ohio. Here we go. To Streamwood. Illinois. Let's see how many hours. 5 hours and 40 minutes, and it's 10:55. My parents probably won't be out here until at least 11:15. So, we're possibly stopping in Indianapolis. Yeah, because we go right through. If we follow the directions on Google, that my sister's probably going to do the Google directions. But if we follow the route that Google's taking us, we go right through Indianapolis. 5 hours, so I'm just going to go by 11, 12. So we're supposed to be home by like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock-ish. It's not too bad. But I just need to get home. I got stuff to do with friends, family. I got stuff to do in my room. I gotta get back to the unit, doing stuff on the unit. I gotta catch up on TV shows. Oh my goodness. Hang out with my sister, because even though I got possibly 4 months to another week, depending on when her job calls her. I would like 4 months. I would love to have 4 more months with my sister. They just don't know. They might say, hey, we need you by June 9th. So get down here. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. Hopefully I'm not sick, because I feel myself getting sick. So hopefully I'm not sick the whole time my sister's back. It's funny, every time she came home from college, whether she was coming home for Christmas, or she was coming home for like spring break, or she was coming home for like a birthday or something, whatever reason she would come home from college for. And like I said, when she was home from college, she was never normally home for a very long time. Like the longest was Christmas. But when she would come home, she was normally home for like a weekend, or like maybe a week, if anything. And ooh, there's someone like walking in like all purple. Like see, like everything on her was like ooh, it's bright purple. But anyways, she would always come home, and we would always want to hang out, and we would, you know, there were obviously times where she would come home and we would hang out, and I would normally find like a scary movie or something for us to watch. Like, for a couple examples, like one time she came home for a Christmas break and we watched Insidious. One time she came home for Christmas break and we watched or maybe it was the same year, I don't know when this was, but one time she would come home for break and we watched like Hush. One year we watched oh, maybe it was the same year, I don't know. One time, I would just say one time we watched Hush. One time we watched Insidious, The Conjuring, Don't Breathe. Gerald Game is a movie on Netflix about a lady that gets tied up on a bed, and her husband has like a heart attack and gets trapped on the bed. It's a very good movie. I don't know the name of it off the bat, but that's a very good movie to watch on Netflix. You know, we've watched, what else have I watched with her? The new Halloween. Me and her watched the new Halloween once. We've watched Insidious, The Conjurings. She came home and we've watched a bunch of scary movies. You know, we'll cuddle up on the couch. I mean, I'll be on one side, she'll be on another side. I'll be on my phone not doing this, but like playing Candy Crush or something, and a scary part will come, and she'll be like, ooh. She gets scared on scary movies. Like, I don't want to say she doesn't jump, but I don't want to say she jumps. She'll just do like a lot of hand gestures. Like, I can't do it because she uses both hands, but she'll put her hands like this, and she'll be like, you know, she'll take this hand that I'm using for my phone. So take this hand and go like, so I'll either make a fist, I'll make it like this with both hands, and just, you know, go like, ah, you know, like so be like, ooh, also go like, ooh, it's happening. So be like, ah, goddamn, ah, and so her whole body will like shake. Or if I'm holding her hand, she'll be like, you know, ah, you know, she'll shake my hand. It's hilarious. Like, I actually do have her reaction to the movie Insidious. I think it's Insidious Part 3. I technically do have her reaction, but I think it's on my old phone, if I'm not mistaken. Where is those videos? Wait, are they on my tablet? I don't think they are on my tablet, but hang on, let me see. I'm pretty sure they're on my old phone, and Right now, I don't know where my old phone is off the bat. It's probably somewhere in my room. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get those videos. But one time for Christmas, he was home. When his Christmas tree was up. And we watched the movie Insidious Part 3. And I did record her reaction on my phone. And it was hilarious. See, I don't think I have it on my tablet. I got a lot of pictures of my dog. Oh, my poor baby boy. So, this is on me. And I'm heartless. I'm not heartless, but my dog passed away the day before Easter. So, let's see. April, March. When was it? April. He's been gone for about a month. And I've been wanting to do this slideshow for him, where this is a slideshow of him, a bunch of pictures of him with the song "You're My Best Friend" by Queen. And I have it all ready to go. I have the pictures. I can't remember if I edited every picture. I might be in the process of editing the pictures still, or maybe I edited all the pictures where I would crop and stuff. I got the music downloaded. I even paid for the music. It was only like $1, but like, not that I wouldn't pay more than that. But I've been wanting to make this slideshow for him for him passing, and I still want to do it, and I want to post it on Facebook. But I feel like if I post it now on Facebook, everybody's gonna be like, "Why did you wait a month?" And it's like, well, if you forget what happened in May, I've been extremely busy in May. For example, vacation, birthday, graduation. So I haven't really had a lot of time to do it anyways. So I really want to do it, but I don't know if I'm... And it's not that I don't care about my dog. Obviously, I love my baby, and I love him, and I miss him to death. But I feel like if I make it now, it's a little too late. It's like some old creepy guy coming in his car. Ew. Please don't look at me. Hang on a second. I'm going to wait for them to leave, and in the meantime, I can text my mom. Not that they would hear me talking, but still. Get in the car, close the door. Ew, he's so wiggly. Ew. I don't really want to see that. Okay. So, I just been busy. So, I know it sounds like careless or heartless. Like, you don't have time to make a video for your dog, but I really truly haven't had time to make it. I don't know if I want to make it, but I don't know. I'm going to have to see. I don't think Rex is really going to care if I make it or not. Please don't hit this car. Oh my god. That was so scary. The lady almost hit our car. And this is a rental car, so we can't afford to crash it. You know, it would be nice to have a rental car. I mean, a minivan again. We used to have a minivan. We used to have... Oh, excuse me. What we used to have... That was the car. I swear to God, that was a car. That was not me farting. That was a loud Buzz Bomb car. We used to have a minivan. We had a Ford Windstar. This is a Dodge minivan. I don't know the name of their minivans. And it's alright. I haven't had a chance to drive it because my dad didn't put me on a name. He said he could only put 2 people on the name to drive the car. He said he could only put 2 people to drive the car. He said I could have put you, but he said it would have been like additional money. And he said it would have been like 50 cents, 25 cents for like every mile. And it's like the amount of miles we've gone is like, don't even do it if that's the case, because we would spend over $1,000 on me just driving this van. So we figured it was really, I mean, I would have preferred it because then we would have had 3 drivers compared to 2. So we probably could have been home by now or possibly been done with vacation. So because we would have had 3 drivers, so I would have driven at night. or in the morning. So like my dad would drive, my mom would drive, then I would drive, and they could both sleep. But it just been my mom. I mean, I get why they did it because of money issues, but not that like money issues, but like not money issues. I'm sorry. It was just a lot of money for me to have to drive to put 3 people on the name. My dad told me to like the price it would be, and he said he said it would be like a penny or like 25 cents for every mile if we wanted 3 drivers. And it's like, in that case, don't do it. But I mean, it's not a trust issue. It's not that they don't trust me. They said obviously you're a good driver, and they said we know that you can handle this car. Jesus. But they just said there's no need. No, it would have been nice because we probably could have gotten vacation done faster. Not that you should be doing vacation fast, but anyways, what is this lady looking at? Look at yourself. And your fingers up your head, giving me that look. Who do you see thinks he is? Freaking sure might. Anyways, so yeah. Ooh, is that a Popeyes? Girl, I've never had Popeyes in like 2 weeks. We had Popeyes out by my sister in Rock Island, and that was the worst Popeyes I ever had. You're probably thinking Popeyes is Popeyes. It's the same place. It's the same recipe. That it is. But from working in fast food, from having fast food multiple places, like having Taco Bell more in multiple places, like I've had Taco Bell everywhere, not just in Streamwood, you know, every place makes it different. Like it's Starbucks. Yeah, this isn't Starbucks, this is KFC, but pretend this is a Starbucks drink. It's not. Hopefully we could stop at Starbucks because I could really use Starbucks right now. Starbucks, every place I've gone, they make it different. Some people make it sweeter, some people make it less sweet. Wow, is he short? Oh my god. Anyways, who am I talking? KFC, every place makes it different. You know, Taco Bell, every place makes it different. This depends. I'm wearing like fuzzy, soft pajama pants. I'm wearing like a sweater because I was cold in the hotel room because my dad always kept it an iceberg in there because he had the AC on meat locker, and now I'm in the car with the windows up. Ooh, hello. Ooh, who are you? It got even hot in here. Anyways, so my dad always keeps the hotel rooms cold, so I've dressed warm. You're probably thinking, like, why is this lady wearing a sweater? And not that you can really see my pajama pants. Yep. Anyways, they're fuzzy, they're soft. A lot of my pajama pants are fuzzy and soft. So I don't want to say fur, but like they're soft and fuzzy, I guess. I don't really know what you would call these. So a lot of my pajama pants are like this anyways, but at least at home I have a fan on, so I can put a fan on. But the fan has 3 settings. It has low, medium, or high. Well, technically the fan that I have at home has numbers. I think it has like 5 through 10, or maybe 1 through 5. And the highest level isn't really even that high. I mean, it's high, but it's not like that high. And it's a small little, like, that's not a desk fan, but it's a little bigger than a desk fan. It's probably the size of a little smaller than like a typical steering. You look at a steering wheel that eats the, steering wheel that you would drive a car with, the wheel. Probably a little smaller than a steering wheel. I can't give an example of what the size it would be like. Anyways, but my fan at home, even if I have it on high, I don't want to say it's not high, but it's even not that bad. But at least at home, I can control it. And if I get too cold, I can turn it off. So even if I was wearing this at home, I wouldn't be too hot because I would have a fan on, and right now I have nothing on. I can't turn the AC on because I can't turn the engine on. I mean, I can, but, like, I don't want to waste gas. Even though my parents should not be too much longer, because I've been talking for 40 minutes and they went in there like 10 minutes before I started filming. Even though this place is crowded. So I would turn on the AC, but if I turn on the key halfway, it's going to blow out hot air. I would roll down the window, but I don't want to get kidnapped, and I don't know this area. Not that I would get kidnapped, but, you know, rolling down the windows in the car, you know, it's not the safest thing to do. But anyways, so I'm going to let you go. I know I said that a while back, but 40 minutes isn't too bad. I just had a lot to talk about. Ooh, GMC pickup truck, big vehicle. So I'm going to let you go. Bye, y'all. Excuse me.